Today we're going to be ranking all the UFC champions on a D to S tier list. Lowest D, Aura. Highest S, Aura. Only one person could be an S. Let's get right into it. This is ranking champions by Aura. Let's start all the way from the lowest divisions to the highest. Pantoja at first. Let's be real. Pantoja has smoked everyone in his division. He had a close fight with Usyk, almost lost, but he still won. Then he absolutely destroyed Asakura, talking about, I'm not going to let no Japanese come in here and get the belt. But when you see him, he's, the lighter man's division. They don't get that much respect, and he does go to decisions, but he is also a finisher, but he's shorter. I think, let's be real, we'll have to put Pantoja, I'll give him a C+. That's what. Because I was going to put him at B, but I think, but then I felt like C was going to be disrespectful, so we'll put him right in between C and B. I feel like that's the absolute perfect place for Pantoja. Let's get right into Merab. Okay, Merab has also beaten almost everyone in his division. He's on an insane streak. He'll be posting videos with the shorties. He'll be posting videos jumping headfirst in lakes. He'll be going absolutely crazy on social media. He'd be fighting fans in the crowd and calling them out. And he beat one of the daggies. He broke the curse and actually beat one of the daggies. I can't even lie, just for that, we have to, just thinking about it off the rip, let me think. But then he's also, you just look at him, and you see his nose and his face, and I don't think he has the most aura, honestly, but I feel like I'll put him right in the same thing as Pantoja, between C and B, but I'll put him ahead of Pantoja just because he beat one of the daggies. But I'm not going to lie, he gets no finishes, so we're putting Merab right after Pantoja. Right in the middle, though, so I feel like that's a good spot for Merab as well. Ilia Topuria. He's an absolute finisher. He's undefeated. He beat Volk and Max Holloway back-to-back, which was absolutely insane. Finished them, knocked them out, and no one knocked out Max, so this was like unprecedented. He has the drip, for me. He calls it how he does. He has the knockout power. He has the style from Spain. I can't even lie. Let's be real. Ilia Topuria is at A tier for Aura, without a shadow of a doubt. I feel like that goes without saying. That's a perfect spot. Put him right. He's the first champion out of the lower divisions to enter the A tier for Aura. Now let's get right into Islam Makhachev. Islam Makhachev. The Daggy aura speaks for itself already. That alone gets you ranked up there. Not only the Daggy aura, he's a finisher, all-around beast, pound for pound #1 as of right now. And I think he will be a double champ, honestly, if he was to go and fight for the 170 belt. Nice and simple, let's be real. Islam Makhachev is also A tier, without a doubt. Let's be real. Come on. Islam walks in a room, he's smoking everyone in that room. Obviously, depends on who's in the room, but let's be real. When you see Islam, I'm like, oh, that's Islam. You feel the mountain goat aura energy, for me. You can feel the bears that was been wrestled over the years. Let's get right into 170. Belal Muhammad. Belal, remember the name, Decision Muhammad. Let's think. Belal by aura points, Belal by decision. Belal's a beast all around. He is good, decent hands. I wouldn't say like Canelo, like how he said, but Belal really is nice. He absolutely put it on Leon. He's on a crazy streak, but Belal's aura. We're not talking about skills here. Skills play a factor, but we're talking about the aura. Belal's the first member to enter the D tier for aura. And that's respectfully, too. I think you see Belal, he's strong, he's stocky, he's a champion. We know who he is. Like, oh, that's Belal. But we're not like, We're not like, oh. We don't feel the hockey. We don't feel the presence from Belal. And we could, but come on. Belal by decision, remember the name? No. The security guards didn't even know who he was. Belal, the first fighter to enter the D ranking. DDP, I can't even lie, DDP has grown on me over time. And the African champion, that's enough aura points. The white African champion, that's enough aura points already to put him up there. I feel like DDP finished Adesanya. He beat Sean, the American Eagle Man. Who else? He's on a crazy run as well. He's undefeated in the UFC. And that crazy drunk man cartoon, take that style, it does work. It really does work. I can't even lie. Respectfully, I feel like we'll have to put DDP in the B tier. I feel like that's a good spot for DDP. I feel like we can't really complain with that much. DDP, the first fighter to just simply enter straight B tier. Because DDP is a beast. And he has the African warrior energy behind him. The real African out of Africa to become champion in the UFC. Alex Pereira. For the UFC aura-filled champion. Absolute finisher. Double champion in UFC. Double champion in Glory. Chama. Like, what is it that Alex doesn't do? Alex Pereira is that guy. The presence, even the fighters have said it. Yuri said he's using the magic. They said that the ancestral energy, the nice and simple. Let's be real. Alex Pereira, chama. Alex Pereira is the one and only in S tier. That goes without saying. Alex Pereira is the S tier for the aura-filled UFC champions. He's the man. He's the GOAT. His aura, he's the Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos of aura. Now let's get into Tom Aspinall, John Jones. Tom Aspinall and John Jones, respectfully, let's be real. We're not even going to disrespect them. They both go at A tier. Because the presence, they're all massive, bigger than life figures, and they're beasts, all around champions, all around GOATs. Obviously, John Jones is, Tom Aspinall is not a GOAT, but he's looking so good right now. He's on the come up. He's an absolute finisher. Took him out first round, the shortest UFC fight time average ever. He's an absolute finisher. John Jones already speaks for himself. John Jones has definitely a whole bunch of aura, but Alex Pereira is the number one UFC aura-filled Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk of aura. That was me ranking all the UFC champions by aura from the D to S tier list. I hope y'all enjoyed. Like and subscribe. Join the MMA gang. We locked in. Another day. Let's do this. I hope y'all have a great day and peace.